Hi Stampers, welcome to my stamping spot. Today we're going to be making this cute little thing. Don't even know what to call it. We made this in club this month, and it's a great little card and gift card packaging all in one. When you open it up, it's going to have two little compartments in here. One you could put a note card in, and the other you could put in a gift card. So let's get started in making this great little thing. Okay, first of all, let me give you the measurements for all of our pieces. The base of the card, or the little project, is going to be 7.5 by 4 3/4. And you're going to score this. I don't know if you can see those score lines or not on the camera. There's a score line here, and I put it in. I like to always try to make my measurements very easy to remember. So this is going to be scored at 3 inches and at 6 inches. Our next piece is going to be the little designer piece, and it is 4.5 by 1 1/4. Our next piece is our pumpkin pie, and it's 3.5 by 2. Our next layer is rose red, and it's 3 1/4 by 1 3/4. Our next piece is our off-white, or actually very vanilla, I'm sorry, and that's 3 inches by 1 1/2. And all this is one of our envelopes, and I have just cut it in half for you. And what you would want to do to begin with would be lick it, but I didn't. I want y'all to make sure you could see that this was just an envelope. So you're just going to cut this in half, and then we're going to seal those pieces down. Okay, alrighty, let's get started. You're going to take your base piece, and we're going to take our bone folder and go ahead and get those creased really good down. There we go. And we're going to add our designer series paper. This designer series paper is from the Sweet and Sour pack. It's got some really cute designs in it. I really like that. Okay, so there we go with that. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put our envelopes together. And what you want to make sure and do is have the openings up at the top. And then just let me show you this. When you open this up, you want it to be a little bit accordioned. You don't want that tape to come all the way to the edges. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to open this up very far. So you don't want the tape to come out to the edges. So I'm going to come in about, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch or so. And then I'm going to tape these down together. Okay, so here you go. You can see on the edges how they accordion. So that just helps it be able to open up wider. Okay, then I'm going to do the same thing on here. Add my adhesive. And then we're going to put it inside here. And just make sure your openings are toward the small flap. So I'm going to layer this in right where I need it. Go ahead and get that tape down. So I've taped down the back side. Then I'm going to add some tape to this one. Go ahead and close it. And there you've got your base of this project. Alright, now we just need to add the little tag on the front. I'm going to stamp using rose red ink. And this is the mushrooms. In Stamp Club this month I kept calling them tadpoles. Do not ask me why. I guess somehow a frog sits on this and a frog was a tadpole. So anyway, somehow I kept associating this with tadpoles. But you're going to stamp this up. One little trick here. I'm going to stamp these actually upside down so that I can line up with this edge of my paper. That way I've got some room down here so I can stamp my words. Just leaves a good clear spot to do that with. This one I'm going to make a birthday, because that's probably what I would use this for. So we've got happy birthday, and the happy birthday came from Teeny Tiny Wishes. This is an awesome set. This is one I really suggest that people buy when they first get started with stamping. It's got so many different phrases in it, so anytime you need a word, it's just a great set to have. Okay, so we're going to adhere all of these together. Put this on the rose red, and then we're going to add it to our pumpkin pie. There we go. Get that all layered. Now, the last thing we have to do is attach this to our project. You want this to have a little flap here to keep it closed. So all we're going to do is we're going to take some of our Stampin' Dimensionals, and I have seen this project made, excuse me, where they put dimensionals all along the bottom. That's really not necessary. You can just add 3 down here and you'll be perfectly fine. So we'll take these off. The hardest part of the project is getting the little stickers off. Okay, now we're just going to layer this where it just overlaps about 1/2 inch, and then stick those down. And then you've got your little flaps. That's pretty much it. The one little thing I wanted to show you though, what you could do, again, this is for a gift card. So we'll go ahead and put our gift card in here. Just put it in right in there. It'll fit. And then if you want, you could put a little note card in here, a gift enclosure note. And what I did was I cut this piece of Berry Vanilla at 4 by 2.5, and I took our round tab punch and punched that out, and we're going to attach that to this and just put this on here like that. That gives you, well, I guess I should put tape on both sides, sorry about that. Then you've got a nice little note card that you could write a nice note on, stick it in there, and it's going to be down below so that when you close the project, it stays closed, and there you have it. But that's just a great little gift all in one. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Hope to see you next time. Toodles!